Okay, so I think it's started. So let's start. 1 minute, guys. Let me minimize it so that we won't get any obstacle or something. And you can see my ChatGPT screen, and you can see my Camo Studio. That is also not needed. You can see I was trying to do something, so just forget about them. And now our window is clear, guys. Okay, let me minimize it so it started. So first of all, welcome to High Entropy. It's day 54 of DSA learning, and so far we are learning, like I have covered or I have learned solved the problems basically about the array problems, binary search, and maybe I have forgotten so many things. But right now we are going through we are solving the dynamic it's dynamic programming problems, DP problems, you can say. I am using pen. I'm so sorry. Oh, I like to do it. I just played it like when I was in college. Pen fighter. You know what? How to play it? If you wanted to play with me, like this game, not play with me, just come and find my location and then come here and we'll play it together. Okay, by the way, jokes apart. So let's jump into the screen and let's solve the problem, because today I'm targeting, like it's 8:39. I'm targeting, let's say, 10, everything before 10. Let's make a target, and so that I can jump, and I today I want to go out and have dinner outside. Like it's every day I'm ordering food and I don't like it. And I have to record a video on Python lectures. I recorded it, but something messed up, some mess happened, or I wasn't able to deliver it properly at the end. Then I thought, let's drop, and again I'll record it. No problem. I have a lot of time, right? Because I'm not valuing the time, or what you can say. Internet, bro. Start it. You have to work hard. Hmm? Either I'm stupid or this. Am I stupid only? I feel okay. Cursor is not working. What? I think the problem is big problem. Count subset with Kesha. Let's do it. So there will be a subset. Actually, we need to find, given an array ARR of n integers and an integer k. Okay, that will be target. Count the number of subsets of the given array that have a sum equals to k. Return the modulo 10 to the power 9 plus 7. Okay, if the count is greater than that, it means you need to take modulo of it and return it. Great, man. It's, you can think of it in a simpler term. Every time you are going to say, are you able to get the result? Okay, let's jump into the wide screen whiteboard, and let's solve it. Oh, what is this pen? Something is fishy. Something fishy. So bad. Okay, let's note down the example. 2, we have 3, we have 5, we have 16, we have 8, we have 10, and target k is 10. Now we need to find all the possible subsets where we can get the sum as 10. We'll say, okay, no problem. You want sum as 10? No problem. Let's do it. We have 2. So we have two options. Either consider it or not consider it. Yeah, we have two options, right? So let's say there are two options. At starting, let's take our sum is 0. Then we considered 2. And in the second one we haven't considered it. So it will remain 0. Okay, so we processed first element, you can say. Now the thing is, like, we have to go to 3. So we have two options. Here also, after 2, you will consider 3. So what will be the sum? Total 5. If you are not considering 3, then it will be remain 2. Here you say, like, okay, I haven't considered 2. Now I am considering 3. Okay, you will say, okay, it will become 0 plus 3, 3. And here you are not considering, then it will remain 0. Now you said, okay, no problem, let's go to 5. So you will say, okay, we are going to traverse one by one only. But let's say here, let's say take like level by level. So It's like a level order reversal. So now you went to 5. I mean, what I did first, you take consider 2, you haven't considered 2, you considered 3. So and it will become 5. 2 plus 3 5. I thought I confused with this 5. Okay, so yeah. Oh, hey bro, after that, like, you consider this 2. Now your turn is to check 5 for 5. Okay, also you need to check where you are getting 10. If anywhere you are getting 10, you will return, okay, this from this branch I am getting 10. Okay, so you will say, okay, right now the total sum is 5, and here 2, here 3, here 0. So you will say, okay, no problem. Now you will move to 5, and you will say, okay, let me take 5. So you will say, okay, if I add 5, then it will become 5 plus 5 10. Another one, you are not taking 5, then it will be remain the same. It will remain same because you haven't added. And now you will say, okay, no problem, 2 after 2, like here, so far it was 2. Now you have two options, take or not take. So you will take 5, so it will become 7. In another one you are not taking, then it will remain 2. Same is gonna happen with 3. So you will say, okay, I'm taking 5. So you will say, okay, 5 3 8. If not taking, then it will become it will simply become 5 3 8. What is the third element? So 16. Okay, so you will say, okay, no problem, if I will not take, then it will remain 3. In the second one you will say, okay, let's take. If I'll take, then it will become 5. If not take, then it will become, so you are taking this, so it will remain 0. So these are the options. Now from here you got the 10, so you will return it to this. Now for this one, still it's less than this, then you will do, let's consider 16. So if you will consider 16, then it will become 21. So you will say, no, it's not possible. So you will return from here false or 0, it's not possible. So what are the number of possible options? You will say, okay, 0, no, we can't further process it, we are not getting, okay, from this branch, because the number is greater than that. From the another branch you will say, okay, let me do one thing. 16 I haven't if I'm considering, since you haven't considered 16, then it will remain 5. And now again the same with this and this. I don't think we need to write down all the options, and you can count wherever you are getting 10, and then whatever the result will be there. So it is simple. So what we are going to do, we will create one function where our goal is to get the value, and you will start with 5 I 0, and so let's call it I, which element you are processing. And then you will say, okay, we have something like array, we have something like size of array, and also we have something like memory, where we will store if something is already being processed. For example, if you got the result for 5 somewhere, let's take here, let's say you have some target value and you got the result for it. Let's say number of elements you have 0, and your target is 3, and you got the result for 0 and 3 number of element. Then why would you process it again, 0 and 3, right? You can get the result from it pre-processed ones, if it is already being processed. So this is the thing. And now first thing you will say, if I'm getting the value result, if okay, let's do one thing, we need to take one more thing, that is, what is the okay, I think we forgot few things. We need to consider all the values. So function will be something like the number that you are processing, size of array, then third one will be nothing but value of k, current value, what exactly right now you are holding. So it's also 0 1 knapsack problem only. Then you will say, okay, and another thing will be array, the array that you are gonna consider, that is like different items. And then memory, if you will say, okay, if current equals to k, that means you got somewhere, and you will return 1. That means this is a particular branch, this one. Here you can say, if we are taking this combination, then we are getting 10. So this is one possible option, so you will say return 1. Okay, and another thing, if current became greater than k. That means, bro, we already covered this path, and so far we found like the bag weight is greater than this, so it's not possible. Return 0. If there are other any options, you are going to explore. Take, not take, take, not take, and you will see all branches, different branches. And third option, if you already covered it, if mem of I, number of element or the element that you are processing, and n, sorry, my bad, and the value will be current. If it is already been covered greater than equals to 0, that means you say return mem of these are the different possible options for this, right? Okay, now other options. If it is not the case, then we will, what we will do, we'll take so take will be 0. At right now we have 0. If current plus the element that you are right now processing, current plus array I less than equals to you can say k, then what you can take it, you can consider this element. So you'll say function, and it will be something like a, what are the different, I plus 1, this element you process, so you need to check for another element. Okay, I forgot one more thing. If I became greater than equals to n, that means this you already finished all the array and you are not able to find the target, so that means also then you will return 0. This is not possible condition. So you can combine both. Array of current value is greater than k, or array of this value is greater than n, then you can combine both of them. It's very small, and then you will use current will be current plus array of I, and all other things will remain same. And now you will say not take. Only the thing is, now in not take you won't add this value, and all other things will be same. Okay, then return, before returning result will be result, not result, mem of I mean, yeah, mem of I, and current will be nothing but take plus not take, all the options that you are taking, right? Not take, and return result. Return, you can return this. So this is the thing. Okay, so let's solve it on the copy. I'm just targeting, like we will cover it quickly. So first thing is, okay, let's do it here. N is nothing but len of array. K we have current value is like 0. Okay, now what we need to do, return result, solve, self dot solve. Okay, now we are going to give I will be 0, and current will be 0. Let's take I also 0, so here it will be easy. I value, current value, k, n, and what else, k we got, array we got, memory we got. And let's think about memory. What will be memory? Memory will be nothing but, first the size of it. What will be the size of it? Let me think more about it, like what are the different options. So okay, so -1, let's take -1 for underscore in range. You will say, okay, you don't need variable, that's why I'm keeping underscore. You are not utilizing it somewhere, just you are looping through. So what are the different targets? What is the k value? So it could be 0 up to k, so we are going to check all. So you will say, okay, no problem, k plus 1, because range k plus 1 then will go to up to k, so there will be total k columns. Really, there will be k columns, k plus 1 columns will be there for underscore in range. So sorry. Range, and it will be like n. Okay. Define solve self I current k n and array mem. If so, current equals to k, return 1. If I became greater than equals to n, return 0. If another thing, if current plus what I'm doing, if current became greater than equals to k, greater than k, that means also it's not possible option, return 0. Finally you will say, okay, if memory of current value I and current value that you are looking for is greater than equals to 0, return mem of I and current. Okay, so it's done. Finally you need to check take equals to, you are taking default value, like let's assume you are not getting, and then if current plus array of I less than equals to k, so take result will be something like this, return no self dot shall, and here you are going to provide, so you are moving to another step, so number of elements will be I plus 1, or you are going to decide like whether take or not take I plus 1 element, and current will become current plus equals to array of I, you have considered the value. Then what are the different value, k n array mem. Wow, great. Not take will be nothing but self evolution I plus 1, you are not taking this element, so you won't consider the weight of this. Okay, now finally you got take, not take, and let's make mem of I, not I, yeah, I, and value current weight, and you will say take plus not take, return mem of I current. And let's submit it. Looking everything good, if I haven't missed any. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, man. I did the same mistake again. And that is, you know what? I don't know if you know or not. If you don't know, if not, it's good. If you don't know, then also it's good. Let me tell you. What was the modulo? I think it's 10 9 plus 7. Let's do it if it's possible. 10 9 plus 7. Take will be less than 10 9, because whatever the result that you are going to give, so it will be 10 9 less than 7, 10 9 less than 7. So take plus not take, divide by modulo. What the heck? I think it's not taking this as a. Oh god, what is this? I'm taking not taking modulo. I mean, something is wrong here. One thing for sure, that is Persian. That means you are taking modulo of 10 to the power 9 plus 7. 10 e 9 plus 7, but it's considering it floating value. Let me say int. God, help me, please. Again, it failed. Okay, let me do one thing. Terminal. Hey bro, what's wrong? Two, two, 4, 2, 6. What does it mean? 2, 2, 4, 2, 6, 8, 1, 9. That means I'm getting more. Okay. So it's considering float value, no problem. That's why you kept 9, but current equals to 1. I mean K. Return 1. If I greater than equals to N, return 0. If current less greater than K. Will this condition meet it ever? We are not considering that if something is greater than, but let's take example. Mem of I current take equals to 0. If current plus array of I less than equals to K, then you considered it, and it will go into this I plus 1 current K N array mem. current k and array memory. What mistake I made? Given an array of n integers and integer k, count the number of subsets of the given array. Have sum equals to k. Return the result modulo 10 to the power 9 7. Oof, oof. Am I missing something? Maybe modulo, if I'm taking this number, is getting overflowed or something. When I'm taking sum of both. But here we are already taking modulo at each step. This one will be modulo 10 to the power 7, this one will be modulo 10 to the power 7, 10 to the power 9 plus 7. What is time? 9 5. Mem of I current, this take plus not take, percentage by int 10 to the power e 9 7. I hope everything I kept the same what it is written in this. What? So what's the problem here? Okay, let's forget about it. Let's say if we are not taking modulo, then what we are getting. I just wanted to see what is happening. Is it my due to modulo or something else? That means it makes sense, but it's nonsense. You will start with first element. K plus 1. Mem of current plus. You are somewhere, you wanted to go here, you wanted to go here. At each step you have two options, take and not take. If somewhere you got the result, then you will say okay, no problem, I got the result. Why it's not working? If I'll make some blunder mistake, simple mistake, then it's hard, bro. I hate it like when I'm here, they are expecting, they are just taking the same thing. Let me see. I saw somewhere 10 to the power e. Student of 10 to the power 9 plus 7. I don't need to do this. And c equals to 10 e 9 plus 7. Bro, how many numbers are there? 2, 2, 4, 2, 6, 9 plus 2, 2, 4, 2, 6, 2, 8 plus. What the heck? What's wrong with it? Only modulo is right. I think something I'm missing. Chat GPT, bro, come here. I need your help. Okay, let's say, what is the difference and sometimes I feel that I saw in some problem solving like over they use 10 to the power e9 something. So I thought why not use between I do. Let's use Python, bro. My math, my send 1 e 1 10 1 e 2 10 e 1 10 100 10 to the power how it works. And yeah, I think it's work like this: 10 into 10 10 e to power 10 e 2 10 into 10 to the power 2 1000. Okay, so bad. I think I will forget it again. What is time right now? 9:16. So let's solve it using another approach, that is table method. It will be simple. One mistake can make you dumb. It won't make you dumb, but so simply we are going to create a table. Where are you, bro? And it's simple to the previous problem, similar to the previous problem. Okay, let's say we have a table. So what is representing this? This is representing number of elements you are considering from an array. So let's say you consider 0 elements, you consider 1 element from the array, 2 elements, 3 elements, and let's say up to n elements. There are the size of array is n. And now here you are considering what is your target sum. So you say, let's say 0, 1, 2, up to k. Okay, so what will be the dimension of this array? N plus 1 into k plus 1. Okay, now what you will do? You will say, if I need 0, I need total sum 0, and also target is 0, then you will say okay, no, okay, I have 0 elements and I need total target 0. So you say okay, it's possible, that is one possible option. Second, you said I have one element in the array and I need 0, then you say okay, no problem, you will say okay, that is also possible, condition 1. Now you said okay, no problem, I need 0 elements, you can say empty set you are taking. Another, you have 2 element in the array but I need total sum 0, then you will say okay, no problem, you take empty set and it will be one possible option, then you will say okay, 1, and up to this all will be 1. Now you will say I have 0 elements, I am looking for this possible option, looking for target value 1. You say, are you mad, how can I get if I don't have anything, and you want, like, I want to become rich, I want to invest something. So I'll say 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, all the zeros. Now suppose you are at this location I and j, let's say, and now you wanted to say decide whether, if you are at I and j and you want to decide, so you have two options, take or not take. Okay, so you said okay, no problem, it looks good for me. And the take, you have two conditions. What? When you will take it, if the value that you are looking for is what, you will say no problem, I will consider this element when the value of this element is less than this, the target. So you will say okay, can I consider this? You can say yes, of course. You took two things, take or not take. In the take, only the condition is you can take if your weight, or if the weight is less than this. If take, or if the current, if you are adding, if you are adding the weight, current plus weight, you can say, is less than equals to target. Okay, so you'll say okay, no problem. That means what is the target? This is target, and this is total number of elements in the array, and you are processing ith element, then that means I minus 1 index, that the number that you are taking decision for. Okay, so you'll say okay, no, okay, I don't think I need to do it. So you will say okay, so take will be nothing but what, if current means what, current is array of I minus 1, and what is the value of array of I minus 1 plus what, you will say what is, if I'm not considering this element and the weight that you are going to add. I think I got confused about now I'm gonna thank you, and yeah, so take, not take, we have two options, right? Either you should take this element or not take, and our goal is if the value is less than this target, say. So you will say okay, no problem, if current element plus what needs to be done. Oh god, I got confused. Oh, it's bad. And here not take, let me try it. Not take will be nothing but how can it happen? I lost my momentum. Array? No. You will say okay, no problem. If I'm not taking this element, then you will say okay, table I minus 1. This element you are not taking. That means you have I minus 1 element. And what is the weight? Target will remain same. Your target is this. Then whatever the value that you are getting, you will say okay, this will be my mine value. Whatever he is gonna return or it is gonna return, it will be my value as well. But here, okay, so here will be, it will be simple. I'm so sorry, I just got confused. So you will say no problem, if, so take will be like our target value is j, right? And if this element we are going to get, if this element's value is less than j, then you will say, okay, if array of I minus 1 is less than equals to j, then you will say, okay, I can consider this. So you'll say, no problem, I will consider it, and whatever the value, remaining value that you are getting, you have to find it. So you will say take, or let's do it when less than equals to j, then you will say table of I minus 1 and j minus array of I minus 1. Else you will say 0, you can't get it, and that's the story. And at the end, so you will fill everything. Now you need for k, what are the possible options that you can get from it. So you will say I am looking for n elements and k size. Okay, k is my target, I am looking for n, you will get it here. And now one more thing, every time if you notice, we are just looking for previous element. Table I minus 1, table I minus 1. Now you just need to check this one, previous current. We can use the same approach and we can get it. So I'm expecting it to solve quickly. Let's see how quickly I can solve. Still I am somewhere in between. Okay, so n is nothing but, here you can say len of array, and k will remain k, and target. So let's create a table at a, no, we don't need to create a table. Let's say previous is nothing but the previous array at the base level array that we are going to use to compute the next. So previous will be okay, let's make everything quiet. So everything will be 0, right? First, okay, excluding the first element, all the values will be 0. First what I'm doing, I'm keeping 0 for underscore in range, and you will say k plus 1, 0 to k. Okay, now you did one thing, previous of 0 and I'm so sorry, 0 equals to 1, and now current, let's just create a placeholder, and you will keep 0 for, it's not going to use before processing, range, and you will say k plus 1. Okay, so it's done. Now we need to loop through all the elements, I in range, and you will say no problem, I will start from 1. First element is first, when we have 0 element, we already processed, so you can say I1 plus you can say n plus 1. Okay, now for j in range, and here also I'm gonna start with 1 and k plus 1. I think it's big K, right? Okay, so current of I, if we have 0, or you can say current of 0 will be 1, because if you want, your target is 0, but you have any number of elements, you always gonna get true. That will be one's correct condition. Okay, so it's looking good now. Only the condition is take will be something like okay, if current, we can say if array of I minus 1, the element that we are processing, is less than equals to j, then we can consider it. So it will be previous of I minus 1. Oh, I'm so sorry, previous of I minus 1 is not required. You will say j. No, array of I minus 1, you are like you just deducted the weight and looking for what is the result, else 0. I think I'm gonna forget these things. Right now my concepts are clear. If I won't practice it, I will forget it. Similar to take and not take will be previous of I minus 1. No, I mean previous of j. Whatever you are getting, you are not taking considering this, so weight will remain same, so j will remain same, previous of j, not take. And now you will say table. Okay, I mean, yeah, so you will say current of j is nothing but take plus not take. Okay. Finally, time to swap the current with the previous. previous will be current, and here I think now I'm remembering these things more. It's not new things, something. Return what? Previous of privet. What is the privet means? I mean, I think it's Russian, and it means privet means hello, I believe. So now you will say, okay, no problem. I need for key. Okay, return previous of key. If I made any mistake, then it will be blunder. Oh god, I'm making so many mistakes. I forgot the things. Again, I did the same mistake. I forget the thing that I wanted to do. Now let me do. Mod is nothing but 1 e to the power 9 plus. Okay, let's do. That is not good. Wait. 10 to the power 9 plus 7. This is right. Perfect way. So. Here we go. Percentage mod. Use this test case. It's 9:30. I don't want to take shower. Thank God. Let me submit it. I need to brush up my skills. It's not going in the right way. Sometimes I feel like I'm working in autopilot mode. Yeah, that's very much true. By the way, if anyone wants to, like when I'm streaming, I'm not looking into the screen. That's very bad. People used to see the chat, but I think no one is gonna watch. That's also the problem. I'm the only person who is watching my own stream. It's true. By the way, if anyone wants to, like when I'm streaming, I'm not looking into the screen. That's very bad. People used to see the chat, but I think no one is gonna watch. That's also the problem. Bro, it's just like lagging. Okay, no problem. At least I'm recording, snapping, everything. So thank you so much. I'm the only person who's watching my own. You can see it's 2 4. It's true. The strength is. By the way, if anyone wants internet speed is very